Hello everyone who's live and watching this later. Welcome to your HIIT. Today we'll need a little bit of everything, and we're going to do just total body circuits. We're going to go upper exercise, core exercise, lower exercise. We're kind of going to zigzag through all three consecutively. All right, let's get into it. So warming up our upper body. We're going to pick a medium to heavy weight. I'll be using a 25. We're going to start with pendulum swings. What that looks like, get it nice and wide. Heavy weight in your arm, just going in a nice big circle, warming up our shoulder. All right. And for those live, oh, you got it. All right. Keep going. 3, 2, and other side. So you got nice big rotations. The goal here is just warm up that shoulder. Let's do 3 more. And 3, 2, and 1. Excellent. Now to warm up our core. We're actually going to lie face up. We are going to go for some lower body, big rotation. So here, I want your arms out, and I want one leg crossed over the other. You're going to turn to the side. Your goal is to actually clap your hands together, and then rotate open, and try to clap your hands the other way, and open up. So here, reach, and open, reach. Again, you're going to feel a stretch in your core, a little bit in your upper body. And open. Let's go for one more here, then we'll switch sides. Excellent. Switching your legs the other way. Good. Legs crossed, one leg over the other. Here, clap your hands together, and open up and try to reach the other way. My legs are always in one direction. My legs aren't actually moving. My goal is to try to stretch through my upper body and through my core. So open up and reach to both sides. Try to clap your hands on the other side of your body and reach and stretch. All right, now that our core is warmed up, we're going to go for mountain climbers. Palms down, knees to our chest. This is for our heart rate and for our legs. Looking at a little bit of core as well. Ten seconds. 10, 9, and 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Coming up, back to the pendulum swing. So warming up our shoulders. Feet about hip width or double hip width apart. Grab that heavy foot you have. Nice big circles. And warming up that shoulder. And really pick a heavy weight. Think 10, 15, 20, 25. The heaviest weight you got. Go for 3 more rotations. And 3, 2, and 1. Other side. 4, 8, 9, and 10. Perfect. Back on those core rotations. So lying face up. I want one leg up, one leg straight. So one leg straight, one leg up. Let that fall to the floor. Your goal here is to have your hands outstretched. You're going to clap your hands to one side, stretch open, try to clap your hands and reach to the other without moving your legs too much. So reach down and open and reach and open. Let's go for one more here. And reach to the other side. So legs the other way. And we're going to clap those hands together and open up towards the ceiling. And reach on the other side as far as you can. And open up again. So clap, open, reach, open. One more time. Clap together, open, and reach through your core, and open. Flip me over. Back to mountain climbers. Starting in 4, 3, 2, and 1. We're going to breathe through your stomach the whole time. We have 25 more seconds. 20. 10 seconds. 10, 9, 5, 4, 3, 2, and up. We're starting with a compound move, sumos. Nice and tall, feet out wide, 45 degrees. Want your shoulders back, your core engaged, and your knees pushed up the whole time. Grab the heaviest that you have. I'm using a 25. Use whatever you have. Knees out and lift. So key part here, also try to keep the weight just in front of your heels or behind your toes. If you try to keep it in the middle of your foot, avoid pressing too much into your heels or into your toes. Go for 10 more. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5 more. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Excellent. Here for core, we're gonna go for some oblique work, some side planks. We're gonna add a side plank and twist. Gonna make it harder. Grab a 5-pound weight. If not, you can do just body weight. So here, I'll be on my elbow. You can be on your wrist, on your knee, whatever works for you. Starting in 3, 2, and 1, and reach. Inhale, exhale as you lift. So I'm using a 5-pound dumbbell, but you don't have to. You can use whatever you want. No weight is fine too. 1 more. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Other side. Starting in 3, 2, and 1. Inhale as you come in, exhale as you open. 3, 4, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Perfect. Here we use that single heavy weight we were using before. This time we go for overhead triceps. So that same heavy weight you're using for sumos. We're gonna lie face up, elbows to the sky. Go for tricep extensions. Starting in 3. You can also use 2 weights for this. 2, and 1. And push. Inhale as you come in, exhale as you push. 7, 8, 9, 10, 5 more, and 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Coming up, back to the sumo. So again, using that same heavy weight you were just using. Starting in 5, 4 feet are nice and wide. 3, 2, and let's go. Reach, push. Breathe through your stomach the whole time. 7, 8, 9, 10, 5 more. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Excellent. Here, back on the side plank and twist. I'll be using a 5-pound weight. Use whatever you have lying around, or nothing at all. Starting in 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now here I'm showing the modified version on the knee. You do whatever works for you. 9, 10. All right, other side, starting in 4, 3, 2, and 1. 4, breathing in, breathing out. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, and last time, triceps. Elbows are nice and high, grabbing that heavy weight. Starting in 4, 3, elbows nice and high. 2, and 1, push. We're gonna breathe through your stomach the whole time. We're going for 15. Now, if I need to go faster or slower, that's up to you. If it feels easy, grab a heavier weight. 8, 9, 10, 5 more. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Perfect. Here, we're actually gonna do body weight for the next 3. A little bit of a change up. So for legs, we're gonna go for a curtsy and a kick. We have a high impact and a low impact version. I'll show you both. So here, low impact is just simply curtsy down, lift the leg up. So curtsy, lift. Higher impact is actually adding a jump kick to it. So curtsying down and kick out, and then come down, kick out. So again, Up to you at impact level, low, and just lift is fine. Or if you want to add a big wah, like a karate kick, feel free to do so. Let's go for 12 more. So 12. 10. Curtsy. 9. 8. And of course, if I'm low impact, just kick it out here. Higher impact, kick it out. 6. 5, almost there. 4. 3. 2, last one here. Down, kick, other side. So curtsing back. 1. 2. 3, and again, if the kick is too much, just go for a little bit of a leg lift. 5. Push. 6. 7. Breathing in, breathing out. 8. 9. Shake it off if you have to. 10. 5 more. 5. 4. 3. A little bit of cardio here. 2. 1 more. 1. Whew. All right, next is core work. Go for hip taps on our elbows, tapping your hips side to side. Starting in 4, 3, on our elbows, 2, and 1. Now, I'm gonna go for 20. You can go for as many or as little as you like. If this is too much, you can also just hold the plank the whole time. 10 more, 10. In 3, 2, and 1. Perfect. In this position, now we're gonna do some arm work. We're gonna go for some push-ups. Wrap your body. There are 3 options. You can do it modified from the toes or adding a tap to it. I'll show you all 3. Hands on the mat. Modified is just from the knees. Unmodified, toes. And the hardest version is adding your shoulder taps. So keep going. 25 more seconds, whatever form works for you. Modified from the knees, unmodified from the toes, or adding taps. Remember, the full range of motion, chest to ground, every time. And 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Coming up. Back those kicks. 15 aside, starting in 5, 4, big breath, 3, foot planted, 2, and 1. Reach, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, middle breathe, 7, 8, 9, 10, 5 more. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Shake off his legs with this side. We're going to get cardio in 3, 2, down, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 5 more. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Ooh, shake off those legs. Back on those hip taps on our elbows. From side to side. Starting in 4, 3, 2 on your elbows. And let's go side to side. Now go at your own pace. Either go for time or go for reps. Going for time, 15 more seconds. You're going for reps. Try 20 total. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, back to push-ups. Again, modified toes or taps, up to you. Starting in 3, 2, and 1. Push. Remember, chest to ground every time. Exhale, deep breath. Inhale as we reach back down. Breathing in, exhale as you come up. And 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, coming out, quick drink of water. We're gonna go back to our weights. All right, so here we're gonna do a little bit more upper body. We're gonna go from the top down now. We're gonna have a single heavy weight. We're gonna do the heavy bent over rows. Again, grab the heaviest that you have. If you don't have a heavy weight, grab 2 medium weights. So you can use a box or a bench. You can use your own knee, or you can use a wall. So like this is fine. Like this is fine. Or using a wall. I'll be using a box. Starting in 3, 2 at the 15 aside. 1, 5. Let's go. And row. 2, 4, 5, 8, 9, 10, 13, 14, and 15. Other side. Starting in 4, 3, 2, and 1. 3, 4, 5, 8, 9, 10, 13, 14, and 15. All right. Next is some core work. Here, we're gonna go for some lower ab twists. That looks like holding a V-sit position, taking that heavy weight or using a slightly lighter one. We're just gonna tap the weight, twisting through our core on both sides. If this is too much, you can also keep your feet down to lessen the impact. That's fine too. Starting in 3, 2, and 1. So again, tapping it side to side. This one we're gonna do for a time. Tap as many times as you want. Do the best you can. We have 50 more seconds. Now, if you want a lower impact, keep your feet down like this. If you want a higher impact, lift your legs like this and tap as best you can. Perfect. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Last but not least, for legs and hips, we're gonna take that same heavy weight. We're gonna place it on our pelvis or on our hips. We're gonna go for a lower leg raise and a bridge. This one I'll be using a dumbbell actually, because they fit a little nicer on the hips. So here, face up, starting in 4. You put on your hips, doesn't matter which leg is straight. 3, 2, and 1, push. Inhale as you come in, exhale as you lift. You're going for 12 aside, so 4 more. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Switching sides. In 3, 2, and push. 1, 2, 3. 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Perfect. Weight down. Standing back up. Back to those heavy rows. All right. Starting in 4, 3, 2, and 1. And 2, 3, 4. 10, 13, 14, 15. Other side. Two. 12, 13, 14, 15. You'll quickly adjust on volume for a sec. Okay. Sorry about that. So here, we're gonna go back on the V-sit and twist. Take any weight you want, shoulders back, tapping side to side. We're starting now, 25 more seconds. If that's too high impact, you can also dig your heels right to the ground. That's fine too. All right, keep going. 10 seconds, 10, 9, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Excellent. Here we're gonna go for the straight leg and hip raise. One leg out, one leg in. Starting in 4, 3, 2, and 1. Push. 1, 2, 3, 4. 9, 10, 11, and 12. Switching 5, starting in 3, 2, and 1. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 10, 11, and 12. Perfect. From here, we're gonna come up. We're gonna work our way from the bottom to the top. So we have two options for the next one. We can either do a single leg pistol squat. If that's too much, you can just do a wall sit. I'll show you both variations. So quickly get my volume one more time. Okay. All right, so for pistol squat, one leg on a box or bench, one leg out. Our goal is to come up and down like this. Push. If that's too much, use the wall, come all the way down, and just hold it like this. If you want, you can also hold on to one leg. That's fine too. I'm gonna go for 8 aside on the pistol squats. So I have 6 more on my right side, and 8 more on my left. So 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Excellent. Other side. 3 and 3, 2, and 1. And 2, 3, 4, 5. Breathing as we come in. Exhale as we push. 6, 2 more. 7, 1 more. And 8. Shake off those legs. Next is some core work. We're going for some windshield wipers on the floor. Bring my mat a little closer. All right. Starting in 3, 2, and 1. Legs up, side to side. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 5 more, 3 more, 18, 19, and 20. Perfect. From here, we use 2 medium weights. We're gonna go for some chest flies. This whole thing face up, grab those 2 medium weights. I'll be using 15. Use whatever you have lying around. All right, and here also going for 15 repetitions. Starting in 4, 3, 2, and 1. Keep hard here, keep the weight above your chest, not above your face, not above your chin, but above your chest. So good, not here, and not here, but over here. 10 more. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, back on the single leg squat or pistol squat. I'll be using a box or bench. Use whatever you have lying around. If it's still too much, use a wall for a wall sit and just kick your legs out. That's fine too. Starting in 3, 2, and 1. And 2. Breathing in, exhale as you push, inhale as you come in. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right. Starting in 3, 2, other side, and 1, 2, 3, 4. Remember to breathe. 5, 6, 7. Pick up on that one leg. 8, 2 more. 9, last one here, and 10. Shake it off here, we're going back to windshield wipers. Starting in 4, 3, 2, hands outstretched. 1, let's begin. 1, 2, remember to breathe. 3, 9, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 4 more, 19, and 20. All right, back on that chest fly. I'll be using 15, you use whatever you have, lying around. All right, starting in 4, 3, 2, grab those heavy weights, and 1, right above the chest. 1, breathing in, exhale. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 5 more. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Excellent. Real quick drink of water. Move on to our 2 next exercises. All right. So our next exercise is going to be a single arm clean and press. We got a medium to heavy weight. I'll be using a 12. Use whatever you have lying around. So feet planted, weight between your knees, nice and tall. Here, if you have a low ceiling, you may want to do this from your knees as well. You can also do it from here. This has a variation, so reach, press, reach, and press. That's fine too. I got 9 more to go. So again, if you have low ceilings, do it from the knees. You want to take it a chandelier or something. 4 more. And 4. Inhale as we come in. Exhale as we push. 3, 2 more. 2, reach, and 1. Other side. Down, press. 1, 2, 3, 4. Inhale as we come in. Exhale. 5 as we push. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 2 more, 11, and 12. Perfect. Next we're going to do is called dead bug. 2 options here. You can do this with bent knees or with straight legs. Arms remain the same though. So here, arms and legs stretched out. We want to bring our opposite arm to our opposite knee while keeping our low back flat against the ground. Here, you're drawing in your core, you're pressing your belly button into the floor. Your arms are outstretched. Goal to go opposite arm to opposite leg. The part here is don't hyperextend, but try to pull all that stuff in. Pull in your stomach, pull in your belly button, and keep going. I'm going to go for 20 more. For 10 aside, you go for as many or as little as you like. So 20. 10, 9, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Perfect. From here, do a little bit of leg work. I'm just going to flip over. Over some kickbacks. So here, go medium to heavy weight. I'll be using a 10. You can use whatever you have lying around. And here, pushing back. 1. Exhale as you lift. Inhale as you come in. Now, if you want to increase the intensity, you don't have to try to hold a bear crawl the whole time. To demonstrate. So hands planted, toes up, knees off the floor, and holding this basically a plank position while doing a kickback. Again, this is the more intense version. You can do whichever one suits you. I got 3 more on this side. So 3, 2, and 1. Other side. So if you want to increase the intensity, hold a bear crawl position where you're on your toes and your knees are just lifted off the floor. I'll show you here. So knees off, and 1, 2. Exhale as you lift. 4. Inhale as you come down. 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right, back on that single arm. Clean and press. Starting in 4, 3, 2 feet planted. 1 to reach down between the knees, shoulder, press. And 2, 3, 4. Inhale as you come in, exhale as you push. 9, 10, 11, 1 more, reach, and 12, other side. Press, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 2 more, 11, and 12, perfect. Back on our core work. So you're going for that dead bug, opposite arm, opposite leg. Keep your low back against the floor. Starting in 4, 3, I'll be going for 30, so 2, and 1. So opposite arm, opposite leg. 3, 4, 5. Halfway. 20, 10 more, 10, 9, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Excellent. From here for legs, we're going to flip over, go backwards, kick back. Again, if you want to increase the intensity, hold that bear crawl position. So I'll show you both. So I'll do the first 5 in bear crawl, the next 5 in kneeling. So up to you. Then down here, on all fours, you're going for bear crawl, go into your toes, lift your knees off the ground, kick back, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But again, if it's too much, back on your knees here, and 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Other side. Starting in 4, 3, 2, and bear crawl position, and 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. If that's too much, on the floor. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Perfect. All right, last 2 exercises. Here, we're doing an oldie but a goodie. We're going to go for a rotator cuff. We're going to alternate that with bicycle kicks. So a little bit of rehab, a little bit of cardio and core. So starting in 4, go for rotator cuff. 3, grab a lightweight. 2, and 1. So rotate up. 1, 2. Remember to exhale, you lift. 3. Inhale as you come back down. 5, 6, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Other side. Starting in 3, 2, and 1. 4. 4 more, and 4. 3, 2, and 1. Perfect. Weight down. Little bicycle kicks. Fingertips behind our ears. Always going for 50, 5-0. You can go for as many or as little as you like. So starting in 5, 4, 3. I'll be counting every 10. 2, and 1. 10, 20, 30, 40, 2, 4, 6, 8, 50. Woo! All right. Good core work. Back to rotator cuff. So on your side, and then lightweight, I think 5 pounds or 7. Starting in 3, 2, and 1. Rotate. 1, 2, 3, 4. 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Excellent. Other side. Starting in 3, 2, and 1. 1, 2, 3. 9, 10, 2 more, and 12. Perfect. Last time here, going for those bicycle kicks. I'll be going for 50, 5-0. You can go for as many or as little as you like. I'll be counting in 10, starting in 4, 3, 2, and 1. 1. 10, 20, 30, 40, 3, 2, 1, 50. Woo! Tough stuff. All right, let's come up. Let's stretch it out. Here, feet together. Pulling in, going for a groin stretch. Really pulling in. Key part here is not to round your back. Try not to hunch forward like this. Try so you can actually keep your shoulders low, back a little straight, and pulling in the tall posture as best you can. And 3, 2, 1. Here we're going to go for that 3 stretch series of hip flexors, hamstrings, and glutes. So let's start. Here, my right leg is going to go forward, lunge position. My left thigh and my left hip are going to feel a stretch. I'm going to take this front knee, I'm going to turn it open. I'm going to take my hips and my bum, I'm going to push that forward as best I can, doing a stretch on the back leg, right in front. So top of the thigh, front of the hip on the back leg. Now you can put your hands wherever you like, so don't actually press into this leg, don't put extra pressure on this knee. Try to keep your hands loose, or try to rest your hands here. Make sure they're actually just resting and not actively weight bearing. And 5, 4, 3, 2. Now, the bends now is straight, so we're going to straighten it out. Step forward, feel a nice stretch in the hamstring. And 5, 4, 3. See that same leg is going to go parallel to the edge of the mat. So best you can, put it parallel to the edge of the mat and sink into a nice glute stretch. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Switching sides. So here, lunging with the other side. Moving forward. Pushing the hip flexor. You feel that right here in the front of the hip and a little bit top of the thigh. And 3, 2, 1 leg straight, leaning forward. With a nice hamstring stretch. Knee just underneath the thigh. Fifteen more seconds. Ten. 3, 2, and 1. Here, leg parallel to the edge of the mat. Into that glute stretch. 30 seconds here. Ten seconds. 10. 3, 2, and 1. Perfect. Here, use the wall. Go for just 2 upper body stretches. Here we're going to go for a chest stretch, elbow against the wall. Lean forward. A nice stretch across the chest and the shoulders. Definitely use these today for our chest flies or push-ups and any overhead work we did. And 5, 4, 3, 2, switching sides. And 10, 9, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Last 2 stretches, just one hand behind our back. So here, right hand towards my left, head towards my left as well. Just stretching across the right side of my neck. Definitely a good one if you've been using the computer a lot. And I tend to get a little slow. 10 more seconds. 10. And 5, 4, 3, 2 other side. So left hand towards the right, and towards the right as well. Ten more seconds. 10, 9, and 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right. Well, thank you all who watched this later, and thank you all who attended live.